Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Carolina Panthers 2023 Fantasy Outlook. Today on SB Fantasy Football. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the SB Fantasy Football Podcast with your host, Alan. And today we're breaking down the Carolina Panthers. Their fantasy outlook for this year should be a short episode. Let's just say that. Why don't we keep it at that? Should be pretty short. But let's start off right at the top. QB1. The Panthers have already gone ahead and said Bryce Young is QB1. This was a no-brainer. You knew this was happening before they even drafted him, right? Once you knew they had that pick and they were taking Bryce Young number 1, you knew he was going to be QB1 week 1. There was no question about that. Just stay away from him this year, right? He might at some point in time this season, he might be a flex option if you're streaming your QB, DFS. But as far as right out of the gates, yeah. I mean, there's not a ton of talent around him, as you will see as we kind of break down the rest of this team. But yeah, Bryce Young's your QB1. It doesn't really help you with the other players, though, right? And this is why we always start off with QB1, because depending on how good your QB is, depends on how the rest of your team is going to do, really, for the most part. Running back-wise, Miles Sanders, RB1 out there. He was your number 15 running back last year. He had 1,200 yards rushing, 11 TDs. He had another 20 catches for 78 yards. But the Panthers are always good at the run. Like, even after they traded CMC last year, they still had a pretty solid run game. Look for Miles Sanders to be somewhere between that 15 to 20 range as far as running backs are concerned. He's a nice second RB2 or a flex option for you, someone to stream depending on the week. But I'm not going to be super excited about Miles Sanders in this Panthers offense. I'm not expecting a lot of good things out of them. Wide receiver-wise, you got Adam Thielen's there. He had 70 catches last year for 716 yards, 6 TDs. He's pretty much the wide receiver number 1 out there. He should have a decent volume because he'll get open for a bunch of short passes and things. But maybe somewhere along the same type of production out of him, maybe a little bit higher. You had DJ Chark out there, but he started as soon as he got signed with the Panthers. He had ankle surgery. You just don't know about Chark. When he's playing and when he's healthy, I love the guy. But that's the problem. He's not always playing. He's not always healthy. He gets banged up a lot, misses a lot of games. That's why it was okay to see my Lions let him go, right? They didn't re-sign him. They just said, hey, it was fun for a year. Good luck. So, nothing to be excited about. Maybe a streaming option later on down the season. But other than that, nothing too exciting. And then Hayden Hurst, 52 catches last year, 414 yards, 2 TDs. You've got to like a tight end in a offense with a rookie or young QB, because they're going to dump off a lot, especially with this Panthers team. I don't expect them to be that good. I expect there to be a lot of dump offs. So Hayden Hurst could have himself a pretty solid year this year, but he's not someone you're drafting high at all. You're going to let him sit. You're going to draft him in one of the last rounds because you waited and you're streaming your tight ends or you just don't really care about the tight end position. Just depends on how you feel about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, again, I knew it was going to be a short episode today. There's just not a whole lot to talk about or be excited about with Panthers football. There just isn't. But hey, if you're a Panthers fan, there's always next year, right? But yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. I definitely appreciate it. Drop that follow, that like, that sub. If you're feeling extra nice, go ahead and give us that little 5-star review. We would definitely appreciate it. But thank you again, guys, so much for listening. As always, I'm Alan. I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces. Thank you for listening to the SB Fantasy Football Podcast.
Hello, Saver. Whether you're saving for that trip to the tropics or saving for an emergency, now is the time to take advantage of Wells Fargo's savings options. Wells Fargo offers savings accounts that can help you save towards your goals. So, what are you saving for? Visit a Wells Fargo branch or wellsfargo.com/save to open a savings account today.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Hello, Saver. Whether you're saving for that trip to the tropics or saving for an emergency, now is the time to take advantage of Wells Fargo's savings options. Wells Fargo offers savings accounts that can help you save towards your goals. So, what are you saving for? Visit a Wells Fargo branch or wellsfargo.com/save to open a savings account today.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.